Howdy, hey ho, welcome to your money guidance. You want some money guidance? Some guidance for your money? We are doing that today. Pile 5, pile 2, pile 4. The timestamps are in the description box below. What we're going to be looking at is what Spirit wants me to look at, but what I'm going to be asking is for the person that is pile 5, 2, or 4, depending on the pile that we are in, what is their money guidance, right? To get to money. It could come up save, it could come up spend, it could come up get a job, get a whatever. It could be like I don't know, babe. Okay, I don't know what's gonna come out. I'll see you in your reading and we'll see what comes out for you. What is the money guidance that Spirit has to say? What's the money message that Spirit wants to tell you? Okay, goody up. Let's get into this good. I will see you on the flippity flip. Bye. Pile 4. What is your money guidance? Pile 4, babies. What is your money guidance? Oh, okay. I don't. What do you want to do with this? I'm sorry, Spirit. You're gonna have to save me on this one. I trust it will go how it needs to. Ooh, perfect. 9 of Swords, doing the flippies. So you're worried about your money. Spirit sees you. 9 of Wands. That's cute. Families coming together. The Fool in reverse. Yep. The King of Swords in reverse. Yep. 10 of Swords in reverse. Wow. All the things are in the reverse except the 9 of Swords. Okay. What is going on here? What is the story in your money guidance? Let's see. So, I see the 9s, I see the 10s, and I see the beginnings, and I see the mastery. Do you see it? I see it. We got a 9, then a 10. Didn't even notice that. Of Swords. Bet. We've got a 9 of Wands, a King, a mastery, and then we have the Fool, the beginning. Are you moving through a stage of life that has been quite stressful? I'm phrasing that in a question, but I am telling you, okay, you've been moving through a stage of life that's been quite stressful. And baby girl, I call everybody girl, you may not have been sleeping well. Okay. Maybe you've been taking like some type of sleeping pills to help you sleep, or doing certain things to help you sleep, doing certain things to help with like the anxieties, because you're very aware of like what's going on. And maybe you're like, no, Luce, I'm kind of fine. I'm functioning, even though X, Y, Z, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, alpha, gamma, blah, 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 is going on. But like, I'm fine. Like, no, you are. You're coping. You're coping well. But that doesn't take away like the stressors. And you know that you're kind of at this turning point in your life where it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's been hard won, okay? Like, there's just a lot going on for you. And I'm giving you a big hug because it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and it's not yet over. And that's one of the things that stresses you out, right? The fact that, oh God, what the things that are coming for me and what they demand from me coming up, am I even able to, I'm still dealing with this shit that exists. I haven't recovered even fully from 0404, from like what I've been doing, and new things are coming up. And I'm not even like, I don't even know. That's who I feel like I'm talking to. Someone who is in this space of like, the shit from yesterday, last week, last month, last year is still going on in my psyche. And oh, look, new stuff is coming up in my psyche. Like, new stuff is coming up in my world. And can I at least just like hold that off? But the thing is like, it's coming. And you're like, I'm not even prepared. I'm not prepared for this. I thought I'd be by now, but I'm not. I don't feel prepared, I should say. Um, Spirit sees you. Okay, Spirit sees you. And what you've been freaking out about and what you've been stressed out over, anxious over, nervous over. And it's valid, right? I'm not going to tell you that, oh, don't, it's not your thoughts become things. And no, I'm not going to gaslight you and tell you like your shit isn't real. Like, it's real. I hate people say the inner storage is not real. It's fake stuff. It's like, bitch, the mind. Like, reality is 80% what's happening in our mind. I've made up that number, but like, it really is like, if you think it, that is, it's true. How are you gonna tell me, shut up? Respectfully. I get it. It is in the mind. It's anxious and not really real. But that's where like the world lives, in your mind, right? So, and show respect to the Nine of Swords. It's not easy. The guidance in this is to honor your stress, honor your feelings, honor it. If you've been trying to bulldoze your emotions, if you've been trying to gaslight yourself, if you've been trying to, tell yourself everything is fine, like, it's fine to manifest, it's fine to use laws of assumption and etc., etc. Absolutely. But at the same time, you've got to honor, I believe in facing and release and giving our attention to the things that we don't want, not in an obsessive, like, forever negative way, no, but in a way that releases the valve pressure. Okay, where you look at it and because you've faced it, it's no longer in your throat, it's no longer in your neck, it's no longer on your back. You've looked at it and gone, I see you. Yeah, you're there, I see you. That part of you can then breathe because it's no longer trying to show you that you're so broke, you're so poor, you're not going anywhere in life. You don't have a great home, you don't have a great life, you don't have the things that you want in life, you don't have what your friends have, you don't have where you thought you'd be by now. Like, the world no longer shows you those things when you pay attention to those feelings that come up in you and are no longer running from them or hiding them or bulldozing them or gaslighting yourself. You know what I mean? So when it comes to your money guidance, Spirit's like, babe, face it. Let's talk about it. Let's look at where your money's at. Let's look at these numbers. Let's look at these things and feel the panic. Feel the shit that we're feeling. Feel the shit. Feel it. And watch how that feels after you allow audience to those feelings in you. That they exist and they're okay. And from then, you're no longer blocked. You can stand up, fall down 8, stand up 9 times, knowing that you're fighting for something. You're fighting for a future. The Fool, that is brighter. And you're doing it with so much more clarity because you're no longer fighting the betrayal. You're no longer fighting the heartbreak. You're no longer fighting the thoughts. You faced the thoughts and you're allowing yourself to look at them, feel the feelings, and rise up, do it again, and do it clearer. Now your mind is no longer in these swords energy trying to fight the swords. Now you've turned, this is so powerful. Now you've turned the true mastery of the swords. This is this anxious, no. The King of Swords can now make judicious and smart decisions because he is clear. Okay, he's making sovereign choices where you're no longer creating money or money issues You're no longer creating the money circumstance from the stress and the bullshit and the crazy, because you've dealt with the feelings of the bullshit and the crazy. You're no longer lying to yourself or gaslighting yourself or denying yourself. You're now looking at these things and going, this is bad, or this is not as bad as I thought. Actually, I can make it. I can do this. Once you clear those energies, once you stop fighting yourself and work with all of yourself, as opposed to just the part that believes in law of assumption, then when you clear those energies, your money will be much more clear, because you'll be thinking with a clearer mind, babe. You'll be able to manifest from a clearer mind. You'll be able to take risks and actions and stand up 10 times with a clearer mind, as opposed to continuing to live and fight an unclear mind. And creating your world from an unclear mind. Now you're creating a world from a sovereign mind. You're making judicious choices when it comes to your money. You're getting ideas that make sense when it comes to money. You're making investments that make sense. You're finding jobs and roles that make sense, that you're not acting from a space. You're not acting from a, okay, I know what it is. I know what the situation is. I faced it. Let's get it going. Let's start over. This is beautiful. This is amazing, because if you've been going through this, the solution is to not run away from yourself. Face yourself, face those feelings, sit with them. And once you do, watch how your brain, your being is now freer to take fucking solid action that is smart, wise, judicious, intelligent, and forward thinking and intuitive. All because you stopped running from yourself and you looked at your numbers. You looked at what you want to do. You looked at what's going on, as opposed to running away from it. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you can do it. And when you do so, your guidance is saying you will start seeing opportunities that you will freely leave literally the fool, leave the baggage behind and make smarter. The fool is a smart choice, is crazy. But the fool carrying this stick as the ace, as the sword of truth and clarity from the king, this is powerful. Pile 4, I'm wishing you everything. I'm wishing you so much. Good luck with this, okay? Tier 2, or the international tier of the Patreon, has success guidance. You get success guidance every month, personalized to you with your energy, and you get it mailed to you every month. You get a mailer that tells you guidance from spirit and how to move towards success. That might be beneficial to you. It's in the Patreon. The Patreon link is in the description box below under goodies. It's LightMail. You get physical, personal readings, messages from spirit, physical, mailed to your physical place, and you get to touch it, see it, watch your progress over months. It's amazing. I give that to you to consider. I will see you in the next reading. Keep your light and good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Paltua! I keep missing opportunities. Anyway, no, I don't. It's fine. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, hey, pile 2. What is your money guidance from spirit? Let's go. Oh. 2 cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. 4 of cups, 4 of wands in reverse at the top of the deck. 3 of cups in reverse. Page of pentacles in the reverse. Page of swords. King of swords. Look at all these people. Ain't that some we gonna take over the world while these haters getting mad. Take over the world. Watch this crazy life I have there. Oh, we going. For some of you, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Okay, stop trying to keep up with your friend group. Stop trying to be whatever you're trying to do in your friend group. Like, just stop. Okay, do yourself a favor and stop. Stop. If you hang out with like people that like party a lot, drink a lot, and spend a lot, and you know that you have financial goals that kind of like those kinds of activities are not conducive for. And this isn't even like, oh, I don't have enough money to like go out drinking with the boys and girls. This isn't even just about that. This is about clarity of mind, right? Like if you hang out with certain people, and I'm not saying don't hang out with people. I'm not that kind of person. I don't want to say that. If you need to, you know what you need to do, but I'm not that kind of person. If the message is the message, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what kind of person I am. Who am I? But I'm not saying don't hang out with certain people. It's just, I mean, for some of you, yeah. But this is more so an energy of like, stop trying to keep up with people, right? Like if everybody's eating, it's not even about money here. It's about like clarity of mind. I just said that. And for some of you, it is about money, right? You're trying to keep up with your friends. You're spending what they're spending, and you know you can't. Your credit score is going down and down and down because them credit card payments is not like stop. Okay, do your best to not do that, and that can be difficult because you don't want to look a certain kind of way. But stop doing that. Stop blah, blah, blah. Stop trying to keep up with what everybody's wearing, what everybody has. If it's a money issue, okay. If you've got it, fine. This is maybe more so, or for some of you, double, not keeping up with people in terms of habits. Oh, you drink, I drink. They drink, I drink. They shop, I shop. I'm going to wear what they're wearing. I'm going to do what they're doing. That's not always a bad thing, but I'm looking here that if you stop following the crowd in whatever kind of way that you're following the crowd, you'll be sharper. So for some of you, maybe this is like your business, right? Maybe you run a business and there's something here, but it's not about the money. The money will come or whatever. You know enough, which is crazy. The magician could have popped out, but you know enough. It's not about learning more. It's maybe more so about very interesting, researching more how you do what you're already doing. Like you're good at what you're doing. You're okay. You have what you need. So crazy. The magician did not show up. What is happening? Like you're good with what you've got. It's not about you throwing more money at the problem. It's about you using your cabeza, your brain. Okay, using your brain, using your talent, using your skills, using your intuition, flexing that hoe, and not following what everybody else is doing. They're going to do what they're going to do. Do not follow the crowd. Follow you. Follow your intuition. Follow your skill. Follow what you want to do. Move from that sovereign state. Okay, move in your ideas and see what happens. All right? Even if you're employed, I don't know, like do that, whatever that looks like to you in your thing. Ask questions. Be present. Think things through. Ask thoughtful questions. And if you're, vying for a promotion, it's almost like it'll opportunity. What is this page? What is this? What is this? If you're in a role, it's almost like start small. Not smaller than like, let's say you're employed. Okay, you're employed and you're someone who's like switching companies. You're trying to find a new job. This is just an example, and if it's not your example, you like do your part and I'm gonna do mine, okay? And I'm gonna give you the energy and then you apply it where it needs to. It's this thing of where if you need to take a lesser title than the title that you have right now in your job search in order for you to get your foot in the door, right? Or perhaps you need to take a pay cut. It might be a bit of a pay cut, but it's a role with maybe like a nicer title or something. There's guidance towards doing that. There's guidance. You do what you're gonna do. I'm not a financial blah 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 blah, but there's guidance in the energies of if you're employed. There's this thing where your skills, like learn what you need to learn, watch what you need to watch, get your foot in the door, And the door will open so many more doors than the door that is going to impress the people now, that is going to show you looking like a big boy or a big girl now. Okay? A big person now. This is about you getting like getting your foot in the door, watching what you need to watch, knowing in your being that you are good. Like, you're priming yourself, right? You're learning a new skill. You're researching it. And for some of you, it may not even be going back to school in like an educational formal setting. It could be watching YouTube videos. It could be reading up on your old notes. It could be transferable skills, something like that, where you don't have to reinvest in something. You just need to invest in yourself and trust yourself more to show up and show out. And it's like, once your foot is in the door and people see what you're capable of, you may get promoted faster or have more responsibilities faster, something like that if you're employed, okay? But yeah, in general, it's just sort of like, don't keep up, like, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses or the people. This is about you. Hence, this whole freaking Two of Cups in the reverse. It's not about other people. It's about you. Solo dolo, baby. I swear, part 2 is like, I don't say part 2 is cursed to be. Anyway, and also even here, like the Four of Wands, that's group activities, right? People are not meant to be like your focus. Group settings are not meant to be your focus. What do you want? What is your soul calling you to do? What are you feeling like you need to do? It's not like don't work with people or ignore people. That's not what I'm saying here. Motherfuckers, listen to me. I'm not telling you, motherfucker. I'm sorry. I hate when people are like, ignore everybody, shut yourself down, lock in, and it's just you and in the world. It's like, that's such an isolationist view, and people help people grow. Like, this is how people have like fucking depression. Like, get the fuck out there. Like, yes, lock in and like be by yourself, but bitch, get the fuck out there and see that the world is more than what's going on in your head. That's gonna inspire you to do so much more than your regular schedule or your regular people that you spend time with. Like, go out there and meet new motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so frustrating when all that rhetoric of like isolationist rhetoric is just so aggravating to me. Of course it has its place, but like, bruh, what kind of society are we trying to build here? Anyway. Yeah, for some of you, it's, you know, spend time with maybe new people. This isn't saying, again, don't hang out with people. It's more so saying like, listen to you. Be discerning. Listen to you, girl. Like, I call everybody girl. But that Two of Cups, that Four of Wands, it's not about following the crowd. It's not about even following like people. If there's maybe at best here, it's like maybe there's a mentor that you can learn from that mentor. And it may not be you face to face with them. You're my mentor. It's a digital mentor, right? Like, look at what they're doing. Look at how they're doing it. And it doesn't even have to be the biggest kahuna in the pond. It's the one that you vibe with the most. I don't have crazy viewership. Viewership for who? Listen, okay. This is not like, I'm not a massive big channel, but if you're a reader, you want to read, or, you know, anyway, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You take it how you're gonna take it. But if you vibe with like me as a reader, and not to say like the other big channels, you don't, but if you vibe with me as a reader and there's something that sparks you about my readings, my reading style, if it's not even the style, if it's the fact that fucking a bitch looks at pictures and is able to speak to your heart and it resonates in your story, if there's something about that, it doesn't have to be that it's a big kahuna. It can be someone who you resonate with, because that's what it's about. The big kahuna, if you resonate with a big kahuna, great, fucking great. But it's not about following the crowd. It's about following you. Your internal system is what's going to navigate you through the financial stuff that you're moving through. Okay, so this could be, whatever, babe. This could be watching videos on the internet and learning about the field that you're about to go into, or learning about clients, or learning about whatever it is, and using what you have and like ideas, getting ideas from hearing something, and not necessarily doing what everybody's doing, but doing it your own way. It could even be going outside of your niche, right? I have LightMail. Nobody else is doing LightMail, period. And if anybody starts doing LightMail, it's gonna be because of me. Hello? Please stop. Okay? What is LightMail? LightMail is where you get a personal reading delivered straight to your mailbox for the fraction of the cost of like a personal reading, by the way. Which I don't know if that's dumb or what, but it is what it is. Because it's still a reading and it still takes like energy. But nobody else in the tarot space is doing that. That's me following my King of Swords and looking at the other things that I'm interested in. What I like getting fucking mail, please. Like, I love getting mail. I like being happy when I go to the mailbox and get, oh, this has got my name on it and it's nice and it's for me and there's a treat in there. That's so nice. That's such a great feeling. And I wanted to give that to my community, because if I like it, some other people like it. And it's guidance? Are you fucking kidding me? Every month, like clockwork, I'm going to get a little envelope in the mail that tells me a message from spirit. Just like that. I never know when it's coming, but like it's going to come. That's friggin' awesome. I love that for me. I love it for you if you have LightMail. That's going outside of the niche, because most tarot readers on the platform anywhere are using Patreon not for that. They're using it for extended readings and other readings in the, you know, it's following the same formula. But the formula that I decided to go with is, I didn't want to do that. I'm not doing that. Maybe I do have videos on there that are exclusive to the Patreon. So if you're into that, it's there. But that's more so to like go deeper or further or expand on the energies that I've pulled from the people in LightMail, and looking at the patterns and going, there's something here. Everybody's going through the same thing. Let me do a reading that can maybe help settle that energy in, or even expand more on like what they might be going through, what they might need to know, right? So in your niche, in your life, in your money guidance, Spirit is saying something like that. You can follow your internal XYZ, and if you have habits that you need to stop and pull away from certain people that encourage these habits, or you need a little bit of like, hey, you know what, let me do this only sometimes, then do that. If you need to spend less as well with the friends that are always doing it big, or doing it bigger than you can afford to, do that. And if you can afford to, it doesn't mean that you should necessarily. It could be more of like a behavioral thing, a habit thing. So anyway, babe, I'm going to end this reading here, and I'll go ahead and talk about LightMail. That's what LightMail is. LightMail is on Patreon, patreon.com/Luce Lumiere. The link is also in the description box under goodies. LightMail is where you get physical mail delivered to your house, to your home. And it's a personal reading in, you know, physical form. And in tier 2, if you're in the USA, and in the international tier, you get this anyway, because it's open to international. But let me know where you are in the world first before you sign up, so we can see if I can get mail reliably to you. Just email me or shoot me a message or something, or leave a comment and I can look it up. But there in tier 2 of LightMail is success guidance, and in success guidance, it does talk a little bit more about money and this type of thing, your prosperity, your abundance, and how to move towards that. And the beautiful thing is, when you get tier 2 LightMail, or LightMail in general, you get these physical forms that are going to show you over time, like the journey that you've done, and you look back and go, oh shit, that's right. Like, it's a beautiful thing to like track your progress and see spirit in action. We can watch pick cards here and there and we kind of forget, or you can get a personal reading and you kind of forget, or maybe you don't, but like, it's real and I love it. So if that's something that calls to you, come through to help move you in this process that you're in, and to be like a guiding force. But yeah, there's definitely maybe some type of digital people that are a part of your money guidance as well. Spending more time learning, maybe in the online space, doing more research in the online space, for those of you that's relevant. And for some of you taking an L now, for the experience. So you have, you know, the title or the experience, I don't know, so that you can do something better in the future or something more in the future. All right. So I hope that made sense and that serves you. That's the message I was really passionate about. So thanks for hanging in there with me, part 2, and I hope that it did resonate for you. All right. I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey there, Paul 5. It's been a minute. I haven't played with Paul 5 in so long. You know, for someone who has so many erasers, I did not find an eraser next to me. I would love an eraser. Oh, here's one, right? No, this one does not have an eraser, babe. Oh. I know I have erasers elsewhere. Anyway, sweetheart, what is your money guidance, please? I got a tinkle. I don't know. 7 of Pentacles. All right. I'm just kind of upset that the Justice came out and flipped itself upside down. I'm annoyed. It's the way you're shuffling. No. Maybe yes, but Spirit always comes through in the end. Wow. At the top of the deck, we have the Star in the reverse and the 3 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups in the upright. All right, baby. Zum, zum, dum, zum, zum. Okay, baby girl. I call everybody girl. Let's go. BJ. Okay. T. Okay. The High Priest. What are we doing? Money guidance? The High Priestess. Spend a little bit. Dum, dum. Spend a little bit. My dear. Pile 5. Dum, dum. Dum, dum. You're holding on too tight to your money, and it's not doing you any favors. Spend a little bit, dum dum. Spend a little bit in your life, pile 5, dum dum. There's some things you just gotta let go of because it's holding you back. Move a little bit. We could keep going. Babe, yeah, it's actually pretty big. Spirit is like wrapping their arms around you and telling you it's okay. Your money guidance is it's okay to let go of some of your money. It's okay to spend a little bit. It's okay to let go of what you worked for to some degree. Yeah, didn't we get the 7 of Pentacles? It's okay to use what you have. It's okay to let go of what you have. For some of you, it's almost like it's okay for you to take a vacation, right? It's okay for you to take a day off from work. It's okay for you to take care of you. It's okay for you to spend that money on that thing that you want for your home or for your body or for your energy, as opposed to saying, oh, but if I don't work, I may not get that check. And for some of you, maybe that's not the money problem, right? Maybe it's not a lack of money. It's just like you're holding on to like dead money. And I say that respectfully because for some people, it could be something like that, right? Maybe you had an inheritance and you don't want to spend it because it means you're, accepting the loss of somebody. But there's something here about that. Like there's something about holding on to dead weight. Do you need to change jobs, babe? Do you need to take a vacation, take a break, take a staycation? I don't even think this is a staycation. I think this is like you doing something that you wouldn't normally do. There's something you gotta let go when it comes to money. And it's got to do with your body, your energy, your time, your money itself, your resources. Okay? You gotta stop holding on so tightly. And this could even be like your mindset about money. That if you spend it, it won't come back. That spending money is bad. Spending money is bad when you don't got it. Like spending other people's, you gotta be really careful. But there is something here to be said about your money mindset being in jeopardy. Pow 5, okay? Being in jeopardy because you're not letting the money move. The money is a little stuck. And you're like, yeah, Luce, the money's stuck. How do I make more money? What do you mean? It's like getting more comfortable with spending money or letting go of money or having money move. Having you move around, not being so rigid. Okay? And that's going to be difficult because I hear you on that one. But you don't have to necessarily you could spend a little bit, spend a little bit of your cash on me, on you. It's almost like being a little selfish here, because maybe for some of you, you hold it down, right? You save your money for your kids, your spouses, your partners, your schooling, your bills, your friends, but you don't maybe spend some on you and you forget yourself. There's a bit of like an inequality happening. And it's almost saying for you people who do not spend on yourselves, for you people who are always like responsible and holding it in like you do for others, or you do for your livelihood, right? Your bills, your home, your whatever. It's kind of telling me something about you being a little unfair, you being selfish, and you spending on yourself. I know it's hard. Is there something here about you letting go of money? Whether you're spending on you, I do think you're spending a little bit on you, but it's like you making an investment in you. Now, for some of you, maybe you're like wondering whether you should make a choice in favor, like a selfish choice, okay? This is talking to somebody whom you want to move out of state. Fucking, you want to move out of the house. But if you leave the house and you live with family or roommates or whatever, it'll inconvenience them, right? Oh, I don't want to be an inconvenience to them. They're not, I'm here holding it down. This babe, this spirit, respectfully, is kind of saying, choose the selfish choice. Ooh, that feels weird to say. I don't like that. Make the selfish choice. I don't want to be responsible for what happens after this. I am tasting barbecue pork in my mouth. I'm so sorry if you're vegan, but like, oh, can someone bring me barbecue? That's what I want. I want like pulled pork on a bun and like fries, like waffle fries. Can someone just buy me food? I love food. Yeah. If you're saving for someone's, tuition or your tuition, if you're saving for a car, if you're saving for a home, but you've seen that you want to get your nails done, baby girl, go get your nails done. Like that $50, it'll give you 2 weeks of feeling cute and raise your vibration. Who knows what that'll do when your vibration is raised and you're feeling happy looking at your hands every time you wash them or every time you're seeing them, Go get your nails done. I don't know what men stuff is, so if you're a man and you don't get your nails done, even though, and nice manicured male hands, that's nice. That says something. But whatever your thing as a dude, right? Like especially if it treats you, if it feels good to you, not a frivolous purchase. But then again, frivolous is neither here nor there, right? It's it could be, oh, I want to get that game and play the game, but the game is kind of expensive, and get it at the library. Like rent the game at the library and take the day off from work to play the game, or take a half day from work, a personal day, and take, it could be even in time, if not in expenditure. It's resources, right? There's something about giving to yourself, and that's going to help loosen your grip in your money energy. And watch what happens the more you do that. The flow will become better, and you'll make sounder, more intuitive money choices as you keep going. Because this whole thing of being stuck, babe, it's not good. And if you're someone who's like, Luce, I've been spending so much, what are you talking about? Maybe rein it in. Okay? You need to rein it in. The high priestess is looking at you and going, Then you gotta rein it in. The justice is saying, baby girl, I call her the girl. If you know what you've been doing is not right, let's figure this out. Then you do that. You know where you're at. Okay? But I really do feel like maybe you've been spending too much on other things and not enough on like actually you. Like things that would serve you. So like, maybe, Luce, I've been spending so much. I've been buying all these groceries and all these things and all and it's like, okay, maybe you're buying frivolous things. But if you're going to spend the money, don't spend the money on frivolous things. Spend the money on things that will actually like make you feel better. So getting the groceries that are going to enhance and support your body, right? This is going to be, if you've been getting your nails done every month, I don't know if that's, if you're tight on money, I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't know, babe. Like, I don't know what it is for you, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. All right. Like, if you've been doing frivolous purchases for other people or even for yourself, then make more sound decisions, more selfish choices in that, not selfish, make more fair choices where if you're going to spend on something that is going to nourish you. It may not be on something that you totally want, where you'd rather get that fun thing, but that fun thing is going to nourish you for a hot second. And whereas if you spend that money on something else instead, then you will be better about that money. Like, you'll feel better about spending that money and not so upset about spending that money. You know what I mean? Because it's more conducive to who you are. Babe, I'm done. I wish you everything. When it comes to like money and success and abundance and prosperity and like moving towards those things and getting guidance from spirit for your specific journey in that, I have LightMail as a suggestion for you to check out. If you're in the USA, that's going to be tier 2. If you're international, that's just the international tier. They just get that. You just get that. Before you join the international tier, let me know where you're from first so we can figure out if mail can even get to you, because LightMail is about physical mail, a physical reading that you get, okay, every month that you can read and touch and lick and bite and burn or glue, that has your personal guidance from spirit about your success if it's tier 2 or the international tiers. It's great. I love it personally. And I hope to see you in there if that's something that calls to you. Until then, keep your light on, good luck. The link is in the description box for that. It's on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Luce Lumiere. And there's the LightMail tiers on there. All right. I wish you everything. Keep your light on, good luck. Bye-bye.